World-renowned Michelin Guide covers more than 60 global destinations, now including Boston. Among the local restaurants recognized with a Bib Gourmand honor, Michelin in Brookline, and 2 spots in Cambridge, Jahunger and Sum Yao Hunan Kitchen. That's where we joined food writer Erica Adams, who has been covering the Northeast culinary scene for 6 years.
It's a very creative industry, and I just love that part of it. People are so willing to be honest, to talk about the money of it, the struggle of this industry. All of those factors kind of make for such human storytelling.
In 2022, she moved from New York City to take on the role of editor at Eater Boston.
Boston's dining scene is actually very interesting and diverse, and there's all these really creative, talented people.
While covering a restaurant opening, an interview with the chef left a lasting impression.
The sentiment came up that, it's so hard to run restaurants here. It's such a struggle, and we feel so overlooked. We don't even have a Michelin guide here. When I heard that coming from a chef, that feeling of not being good enough, that Michelin's not gonna look at me, and knowing that that is absolutely not true, I was like, okay, I need to do a story on this.
Eater published Why Doesn't Boston Have a Michelin Guide in May of 2023.
I actually called up Meet Boston, Martha Sheridan, the CEO over there, and was like, well, if Michelin came to you, would you be interested in paying for a guide for Boston? And she said no.
My initial reaction, and maybe I wasn't educated enough, was I'm not sure, because we want to make sure that we are equitable in promoting all of our dining opportunities in the area, and I would be afraid that we are only investing one segment of the dining offerings.
The article got a lot of attention and prompted a sit-down between Meet Boston and a handful of area chefs.
They had some really, really thoughtful comments about why Michelin is important. It sort of turned the tide for us. It flipped our opinion.
Meet Boston learned that Michelin isn't exclusive to high-end dining and agreed on a 3-year partnership. Neither party will disclose the financial terms, but the Boston Globe reported that it was just over $1 million.
Meet Boston has nothing to do with the inspection process whatsoever, and that was made very clear to us from the very beginning. Our investment was purely about getting them to come into the market so that we could go out to the world and say, you can now dine at a Michelin restaurant in Boston.
Formerly known as the Greater Boston Convention and Visitors Bureau, Meet Boston is a nonprofit whose largest source of funding is a fee paid on Boston hotel room rentals.
Culinary tourism is very, very popular and continues to grow and be a really important market for us.
Meet Boston hopes the Michelin prestige will improve the Boston area's gastronomic reputation, reward restaurants for their talent, and attract both visitors and locals to the table.
It's the macro level, which is it bringing more business to Boston? Second level is it bringing pride to the restaurant community within for themselves, but also for residents to be proud of our dining scene.
Sheridan traveled to the Michelin Awards presentation in Philadelphia in November 2025 to celebrate with those who were honored, and says there have already been signs of a positive impact.
And I'm getting chills right now because it made me feel so proud. The minute they got announced, their reservations doubled.
I think the chatter around Boston restaurants has never been louder.
And as we mentioned, the Michelin agreement is a 3-year partnership. So what happens next? Well, Meet Boston says they'll just have to wait and see.
And back to the awards, we mentioned that Michelin was one of 6 restaurants honored with Bib Gourmand. They were also honored with the 2025 Northeast City's Exceptional Cocktail Award as well. Good for them. Full list of the awardees on our website.
I think we have some places to check out. All right.